Hi, Colleen.
Olá.
Você tá entendendo? Tá conseguindo ouvir?
Yes. Sim.
Perfect. Então, só vou falar aqui, eu sei que vocês estão doidos para fazer perguntas para ela, eu não vou tomar muito do tempo de vocês, mas queria falar alguns fatos interessantes sobre a Colleen. Vocês já conhecem a série do Tigre, Série do Tigre, gente! Quem prefere o Ren? Cadê o time que chama? Bom, então eu não preciso falar mais nada, vocês já sabem tudo sobre a série do Tigre e eu só queria contar pra vocês que a Colleen, ela já vendeu mais de 500 mil de livros aqui no Brasil. 550 mil, e no mundo foram 1,5 milhão. Então, assim, grandes números. E ela está lançando um livro novo, como vocês sabem, O Despertar do Príncipe. E era só isso que eu queria contar para vocês. Ela já foi publicada em 24 países. Nossa! 24 countries. Well, okay. That's what I got in the internet, so it's probably right. So, eu vou passar a palavra para a Colleen, que ela quer conversar com vocês antes da gente passar para as perguntas.
Okay. Okay, hello. I'm so excited to be here at the Bienal. I don't say right, I say biennial, that's not right. Bienal? It's wonderful. So many people, so many book lovers, and it's bigger than Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, I think. It's really big. So, I want to tell you a little bit about my new book. This one came out just in August. And this is going to be 3 books, actually, plus 1 novella, un poquito one. I've already finished number 2, it's done. The little one is done. And now I'm writing the 3rd one, book 3. And so, this one has, my tiger books, I have 2 handsome princes. And in this one, I have 3 handsome princes. Because 3 is always better than 2. Let's see. So, what else can I tell you about this one? This series actually has a lot of symbolism. We have the pyramids, which are 3. We have 3 pyramids, and I use the number 3 a lot in this series. So we have 3 princes and 3 pyramids, and we have kind of 3 love stories. And what else? I just use the number 3 a lot, so you're gonna see that a lot. The novella that I just finished in this series is very, very important to the whole thing, because that's mostly about the bad guy, mostly about the villain. So if you skip the little one, you're not really going to know the whole story. So that one's kind of important. It was really fun in this series writing about gods and goddesses. In my tiger books, I wrote about Durga, but I didn't really write about the mythology as much. I didn't write too much about the gods and goddesses. This one, I have a lot of gods and goddesses, and the gods are all very good looking. Yeah, so you have a question I know you want to ask.
Yeah, I have a question. E eu tenho uma pergunta que eu acho que é uma pergunta que muita gente aqui vai ter. Tiger's Dream.
Yes.
well, everyone already knows what we want to know. So.
Yeah, I know already. Yeah, everybody wants to know. Yeah, that's hard to do. Okay. Everybody wants to know about Tiger's Dream. Tiger's Dream is book 5 in the Tiger series. And I am writing it. And that book, my next writing project will be book 3 of this. That's my next book. Then, after this one's done, Tiger's Dream is next. So, I can tell you that Tiger's Dream is very shocking. You do not know the whole story. You think, oh, it's okay, Kelsey's fine, everything's good, Ren is happy, but that's not the end. It's not the end. There's more. So, so Tiger's Dream, I've already written about 8 chapters. I'm done with 8, so about 1/3 done. What else can I tell you? It's kind of secret. Everybody says, oh, is it about Keyshawn? Is it about Kelsey? I don't say. But it is surprising. I think you will be surprised. There's a lot of questions in the first 4 books that did not get answered. A lot of people want to know about the tiger bones. What are the tiger bones? Whose bones are those? You find out in book 5, so you have to wait for book 5. Yes, a lot of surprises.
Então, tudo bem. Eu vou abrir para perguntas, então. Levanta a mão quem tiver uma pergunta. Aquela menina lá atrás foi a primeira. Lá. Essa mesma de casaco. Ali,
A question of my life is dating or cheating?
Oh, how to say it? Is that what the question is? How to say it, Ren? I say direct.
Como se pronuncia?
I know you're different. You're a friend?
It's different.
Você quer saber como se pronuncia isso?
I don't know how to pronounce it. I say Duran.
Duran.
For me, darling.
Tá, então.
I love you.
Ok, vou pra próxima.
Hi. Oh my god, I love so much. Okay. Do you have any advice for your fans?
For writing? You mean writing?
Or anything?
Oh, anything for fans. I would say my number 1 advice for fans is to read. Read. Reading is very, very important.
Ok.
I can speak in English or in Portuguese? In English can be?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna try. First, I really, really love you, and I want to thank you about all the time I spent reading the books. It really makes me feel really happy, and I want to thank you.
Obrigada. That's very sweet.
And second, have you ever think about in the production of the movie to open auditions for Kelsey? And if you did, what are the probabilities to open audition here in Brazil? Because I really want to try.
The movie, the film. Yes. It's a good question. What? Yeah, I understand the question. So, the movie. Okay, so what can I tell you? I can tell you that if you follow me on Twitter or Facebook, the director of the movie is already picked. Very sweet man. He's from India. He's wonderful. He looks like Mr. Kadam. He looks very sweet. For not famous. They want Kelsey famous. So we'll see who they pick. They already are looking. They already are two actresses. So we'll see. They want to pick Kelsey first, and then boys later. So, yeah.
Obrigada. Aquela segunda mocinha aqui, você, de óculos.
Hi.
My name is Camila.
Fala no microfone, não tá dando pra te ouvir.
Eu vou perguntar em português mesmo. Eu queria saber qual é o seu personagem favorito?
My favorite character is Mr. Kadam. Mr. Kadam, your favorite too? Mr. Kadam is actually comes from Mr. Spock from Star Trek. Mr. Spock. And Mr. Rourke from Fantasy Island a long time ago. You maybe don't know. But those two were Mr. Kadam.
Tá, agora a outra guria ali, isso.
Hey,
Hi.
I would like to know, between all the books, which one is your favorite?
Oh, my favorite book is Tiger's Voyage. I don't know how you say that in Portuguese. Voyage to the Tigre. Okay, so Tiger's Voyage, because I love the ocean, I love the water, but I'm also scared of the water, but I love like the sharks and the kraken and the crazy, it's scary. So I love that one, that's my favorite one. Plus, that was Keyshawn's time. Keyshawn got to be with Kelsey in Tiger's Voyage, and that was nice to give him a chance.
Ok. Próximo, então.
Yes.
Oi, meu nome é Lívia. Eu queria saber se alguma fã já fez alguma loucura assim por você e se você pode contar pra gente.
If any fan does what? Oh, crazy fans did something? Yes. Actually, my craziest fan was from Brazil. I think it was a 16-year-old girl asked me to marry her, and I said, well, that's not right. I said, please. I said, I can't. Yes. Hi.
Hoje em dia, a maioria dos fãs tem sofrido muito com a adaptação de filme muito ruim, porque os escritores não interferem no roteiro. Para o filme, você pretende escrever ou interferir de alguma forma para que o roteiro fique o mais próximo do livro possível? É o que a gente quer.
Oh, that's a good question. Movies are so hard because when you are a writer, you don't really have a lot of power in the movie until your movie 2, 3, 4. Like Harry Potter, you don't see J.K. Rowling not so much involved in the first movie, second movie, third, fourth, yes, involved. So it depends on your movie contract. When you sign the paper, sometimes you have more power, sometimes you have less. I talked with, do you know Holly Black? She wrote a Spiderwick movie. Anyway, she told me that with authors, you have to choose which is the most important to you. So if everything is wrong, I have to say, okay, this one, no. But these, okay, I accept it. But you have to decide which ones you are fighting for. So movies are hard, but my movie guy, he's been with me since I was self-published. So since 2008, the same man. And he loves the Tiger series. It's his baby. He loves it. And he fell in love with the Tiger series because his mom and his aunt actually trained the big cats like lions and tigers for movies. So they already have the tigers ready to go. So they're very, very very good. I trust them a lot. I think you'll be very happy with the movie because we have the same. Every time we talk, I'm very excited. So I think you'll be very excited about the movie. But yes.
I have a question about the movie.
Yes.
Is there any estimate time for launch of the movie?
Oh, not yet. Right now, they're still in the casting phase. So they're picking who's going to be the actors in the movie. And as soon as they finish casting, they go into production very quickly. And as soon as the main role, which would be Kelsey, as soon as she has an opening in her schedule, they will put everybody else in and start filming. And they said the filming will only take about 3 or 4 months. So it goes very quickly.
Yeah, thank you. A próxima pergunta aqui, quem é? Quem tá com o microfone agora?
Okay. Hi, Colleen.
Hi.
I will speak in Portuguese.
Okay.
Uma vez eu tinha que fazer um trabalho para o meu colégio sobre um livro e eu tinha que falar sobre a autora também. E no lugar onde eu pesquisei, no site, dizia que você já teve um tigre de estimação. E eu queria saber se é verdade e se foi por isso que você resolveu fazer um livro sobre tigres.
Don't have a real pet tiger. Not real. I have a fake one. It's a stuffed animal. I don't know how to say that. It's a stuffed animal. So it's big, but it's not. And my dog, I have 2 dogs. My dogs love the tiger. They take naps. They sleep on the tiger. So they love the tiger.
Quem tá com... Oh, lá.
Hello.
First, I love you so much.
Thank you.
When you started to describe Durga with the black tiger, did you already know that he will become to be what we know he becomes to be? Like Kishan?
Oh, do you mean, did I already know Durga would end up with Kishan?
Yes.
No. No. Actually, with Durga, I didn't really know Durga's story until book 2. And then I thought, oh, I'm going to add this character in. And at that time, I didn't know if Kelsey would be with Ren or Kishan. I didn't know. I was waiting to see who would win. Yeah, but I wanted Ren and Kishan both to have a good chance. And yeah, like in Twilight, you have Edward and Jacob. I don't know that Jacob had a good chance. His chance was so-so. But I wanted Kishan to have a good chance. I wanted all of you to love Ren and love Kishan equal. So.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi.
So I'm reading the first book and I'm loving it. So I wanted to thank you for writing it because it's like perfect. And I wanted to know, like, in your books, there's a lot of mythology. And where did you learn all of that? Like, where did it come from?
I loved mythology ever since middle school. When I was maybe 6th grade or 7th grade, my teacher, my language teacher, she had big posters of the Greek gods and goddesses all over the wall, and all year I looked at all of those big posters to try to see and try to imagine what they were like. And I would love to learn their stories. I mostly knew Greek mythology. I didn't know India at all. I was scared of India. When I started to write, I picked the tiger first. So I chose the white tiger. I was like, ooh, what kind of an animal? I knew I wanted a paranormal element to the story. But I didn't want to write about a vampire. There's too many vampire books. I didn't want to write werewolf. And I wanted kissing in my book, so I didn't want a gnome or a troll or... So then I thought, oh, an animal. An animal's perfect. So then I started going through animals, and I thought, oh, a bird would be wonderful. I'll do a bird, and he can fly ahead and circle, and he can sit on the girl's shoulder as she's riding her horse. But then I thought, well, when the bad guy comes, the bird can't do anything. He'd be like, or there's nothing he could do. So that's not a good hero. So then I thought, oh, a bear. A bear is big and strong, but bears are stinky. That's not very romantic. So then I chose lion. Lion are strong. But then I researched the lion, and the male lion sleeps 23 and a half hours a day. And the male lion is also stinky because that's how he scares away the other lions, because he smells so bad. I was like, and then I was like, oh, tiger's pretty good. Tiger's great. And so then I thought, oh, white tiger, even better, because a white tiger is already magical. There's something special. So then I thought I would put the book in Russia, because I thought white tigers were from Russia, and I wanted a handsome prince. And the UK's princes are not handsome. So I thought I'd put it in Russia, but then I researched the white tiger and found out they all come from India. And in fact, the white tiger, all the white tigers in the world are descendants of a little baby tiger cub that was caught in India in the 1930s. And they brought him to America, and then they bred him with his daughters and granddaughters until they got a lot of white tigers. So white tigers are actually very controversial. There's a lot of people who think the white tiger should be, let it die off because it's not natural. It wouldn't survive in the wild because he couldn't hunt. But that became my story. So I have white tiger and India. So I've always loved mythology. So India was hard. I still don't understand a lot of Indian mythology, but it was fun. And now Egypt is also really fun for me. I love Egyptian mythology. That was a long answer, I'm sorry.
Lá in the back.
Hi, Colleen. My name is Felipe. I'm gonna try because I'm so nervous. I'd like to know about the second chapter from Reawakening and Tiger Dreams. When can we take in our hands? Someone in this year?
This year? No. No. Usually when I write a book, like I finished book 2 last October. So then I turn it into the publisher, then it gets edited, and then they have to get it ready for marketing. So when I turn in a book, it takes about 2 years for print. So I would say book 3 is probably 2017, and then probably Tiger's Dream will be 2018, is my guess. So it's a while, I know. It takes time. It depends, but that's my best guess. Yes.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi.
I really love your books. I really love them.
Obrigada.
And I want to know, I'm going to try to speak here. So I want to know, do you imagine all this success of Tiger series?
Se ela imaginava o sucesso, did you imagine that it would be such a success?
No. When I first wrote Tiger's Curse and Tiger's Quest, nobody would publish it. And so I published it myself on Amazon. And I was selling maybe 300 books a month and for 99 cents. So that's not very much money because Amazon takes a lot. So it was like 30 cents a book. And then in January of 2010, I think a lot of people bought Kindles that year and were downloading books. And so Tiger's Curse went to up to the number 10 bestseller. And then everything started happening. So I didn't know. I thought I was just writing for fun for myself and my family, and that's all. So it's very surprising, all the success. It's been very wonderful, and I love sharing my tigers with everybody.
Hello, first of all, big fan.
Thank you.
I think that most part of the Tiger's Curse fans like at least one dragon from Tiger's Voyage. So what's your favorite dragon?
My favorite dragon is the gold dragon. The Gold Dragon. I don't know if you've seen the Princess Bride movie. Princess Bride? Not popular here. There's a short little actor, and he's perfect for the Gold Dragon. He's crazy. He was on the Princess Bride, and he was also a Ferengi on Star Trek. But anyway.
Próximo, the back.
Oi, tia Colleen. Estou muito nervoso. Primeiro eu queria dizer obrigado pela maldição do tigre. E na escola e no trabalho, todos conhecem a maldição do tigre porque eu falo direto neles. E todos ficam revoltados porque o Kishan ficou no passado e o tio Kadam morreu. Eu não queria que ele morresse. E na sessão de autógrafos, eu falei para os amigos da escola e os amigos do trabalho que eu queria uma foto beijando a sua bochecha. E eu queria pedir permissão para beijar a sua bochecha na hora do fotógrafo fazer a fotografia.
Well, thank you. I love Mr. Kadam too. When Mr. Kadam, I hope this doesn't shock you. When Mr. Kadam died, I cried and cried and cried. It was so hard for me. If I go back and read it again, I still cry. I still cry. I love him. I love him. He's my favorite. For the kiss on the cheek, she has to give you permission.
If you're good with it, then we can roll with it.
Maybe all the girls need a kiss.
Próximo, ali.
Hi. Primeiramente, eu acho você incrível. E tipo, eu amo essa saga, ela me inspirou muito. E eu queria saber qual foi a sua inspiração para poder deixar a Yezubai, assim, do jeito que ela é, sendo tímida, mas que no final enfrenta seu pai. Qual foi a sua inspiração para fazer ela?
Tiger's Promise?
Yes.
Yes, Tiger's Promise. Yesubai is a very fun character for me. I was scared to write her story in the beginning. I've been criticized a little bit about having a girl from America be saved the day, and why can't I have another girl from another culture? And I was scared to write from first person a girl that wasn't like me because I didn't know what they felt like or what they thought like, and I wanted to be respectful. And so for Yesubai, that was a challenge for me because Yesubai is very different from me. She's a different culture, she's a different language, she's a different time than our time. And so, but I learned how to love her a lot. And yes, it was a horrible life for her to face her father. And